The day at the Bigg Boss 13 house began on a slow note, with most of the contestants sleeping in the house. As Paras Chabra and Siddharth Shukla watched the housemates, they saw Rashmi and Arhan using cheese slices as they were angry as they claimed the cheese was from the luxury budget that they had won. Soon, Arti and Shefali Bagga got into an argument over Shefali not preparing breakfast on time, and Madhurima's intervention worsened it. Bhau then removed his mic as he had asked for a picture with his son, but Bigg Boss was not responding. He was seen talking to the camera with teary eyes, saying that he had been requesting but it was not weakness. Shefali claimed he used to kiss and hug Asim, so that it seems Asim and Himanshi were all good friends and Himanshi's relationship may not be affected. Siddharth and Paras were shocked to see the conversation. They laughed at her. Paras has often said mean things about Shefali, criticizing how she keeps proximity with men despite a loving husband. Bigg Boss then announced the captaincy task. The contestants are supposed to fight to pick the real letter from a contestant's family and then decide if he or she wants to run for captaincy or deliver the letter to the addressee. Called Bigg Boss Post Office Task, Arti, Shanaz, Mahira, Asim, Shefali and Rashmi have letter boxes with their names. The game began. Rashmi destroyed Shanaz's letter, making her tell the camera, "She has been calling me weak but treats me as her competitor." Arti then got a letter. Asim found it and went up to the shredder to tear it apart as Arti began crying. Asim then threw the letter at her. Arti cried as she read it aloud. She later announced that it was the third letter she ever received. Shefali Zariwala then told Vishal that she had received a message from Parag recently, so he must take his chance for captaincy. She also told the same to Asim. However, Bigg Boss announced that it was unfair, so her letter would be removed. Shefali was then asked to destroy the letter herself. When Rashmi's letter came, Bhau found it and announced he would want to see a smile on her face. After he handed it over to Rashmi, Vikas snatched it from her and tore it in the shredder. Vikas's act triggered a heated discussion inside the house about contenders of captaincy. While everyone else blamed Vikas, but Asim yelled at Rashmi for not fighting back. Asim was also upset that Vikas instead of Bhau tore the letter. When Bhau's letter came, Shefali shredded it, making him cry. Mahira went up to him and said, "I am just waiting for my letter to be torn down. I will ensure no one becomes the captain." Shefali was seen crying and telling Bhau that understood his emotions but forgot everything in the heat of the moment. Asim kept blaming Shefali and making fun of her. Bhau told Shefali that he was hurt because she did it. Shefali and Asim then began fighting.
Subscribe to Midday India. Get direct notifications on all our videos by clicking on the bell icon.